Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy AI Betting Blueprint, aka Mr. Totals. And if you're just finding this channel, buckle up because yesterday we went 4-1 on the free picks. That's right. I was gone for 3.5 weeks and I came back like I never left. Like Mike Breen when Steph drains one of those threes from the parking lot. Bang! Gone, present, back, winning. That's the timeline. Now look, I'm not here promising perfection. Nobody wins every single day. Not me, not your boy at the barbershop, not the guy on Twitter with the fake verified checks. The difference between me and them, I show you everything. The wins, the losses, the ugly ones too. Transparency isn't a buzzword here. It's the whole business model. Our weekly record you see right here is 4-1. Overall record is 14-15 since I was on that hiatus. Since 5/23, I've been tracking these free plays. It's not sexy, but it's real. And that's what we're building. Every bet I placed since June 9th lives on my public scoreboard tracker, link in the Stand Store and the IG bio. Straight bets, 2-team parlays, all of it. No delete posts. No selective memory. We lose, we review the tape, we fix it, and we move on with that process. Here's that AI Betting Blueprint scoreboard. You can see it right here. I got my 2 plays up for the day, and you can see my record. All you have to do is go to it. It's in my Stand Store. It's on my IG profile. You can see my plays tracked daily. Housekeeping. Real quick, before the picks, this is the part where I need your favor, and I'm dead serious. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. If you're on your mobile, smash that hype button until your thumb gets tired. It costs you literally nothing, and it helps me bring you this content every single day. Drop a comment. Are you telling any of these plays? Did you hit a slip yesterday? Even if it's just an emoji, I read every single one. Hey, there's not many to read, but we're working on that. YouTube rewards watch time. So give me the next 8 to 15 minutes and I'll do my best to put some cash in your pocket by the end of the week. We got a deal? Bet. And to everyone who's been here since day one, I don't take it lightly. Genuinely, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Single dad with 4 kids, doing this content daily, it'll wear you down mentally. But we're going to talk about that on some other videos. Promos, before the picks, 2 things. Bet US, you see it right here. 225% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits, up to $1,000. That's free money. Go get it after this video. It builds your bankroll and gives you more books to line shop with. And as you know, and you're about to see, that matters a lot, getting the best line. It's imperative that you get the best line at all times if you're placing wagers. My last one, chalkboard, free pick, 100% match. Use code BUCK. They got the double trouble, which equals a home run, and they got the walk line, which equals a total base, so take advantage of that. And after you sign up, send me a screenshot to 360-302-2529. I'll hook you up with the free month of my VIP, which is $79 a month, and that's not a typo. Now let's get into the picks. My first pick is going to be The Miz. You know who he is, throwing pitches 104 to 105 miles an hour. Let me tell you why this line is practically yelling at us. Most sports books have this sitting at -112, -110. We're getting it at +104. That means the book is pricing this like it has a 58.4% implied win probability, but our model says it's actually hitting closer to 46 to 47%. That's not a small gap. That's a book being wrong and us getting paid for it. And at AI Betting Blueprint, we have one rule we live by and we die by. We only bet when our probability is higher than the sportsbook's probability. That's the edge. Period. If that edge isn't there, we don't touch it. period. And that's why if you go to my Twitter, you see me in all those red days for the first 6 months, doing parlays, doing home run picks every day, screwing up my win rate. That's why you only bet when the win probability is greater than the sportsbook's probability. Now let's get into his stats. The last 5 home starts, because that's where he's pitching. Look, all 5 green. Doesn't mean he's going to do it, but it does feel good in the mind to see all green on his last five home starts. That's 100%. And if we go to his top 10, he's hit it about 60%. He's averaging 6 innings and 8 Ks per start. And that ballpark pal has him projected around 9 strikeouts today. Lock in the Miz. This one's a gift. Second one, Paul Skeens. Now, I took Paul Skeens about 3 or 4 or 5 weeks ago. Some clown was on me about it. This is one of the better pitchers in the league. Doesn't matter what lineup he's facing. He's a 6 to 8 strikeout guy every time when he's on his game. And he's been on his game lately. Paul Skeen over 8.5 strikeouts plus 124. I got it at 7, made a mistake. It's supposed to be 8, so let me change that up. 8 strikeouts plus 124. And we're going to get him at home, right? Most books have this around 108 to plus 110. We're getting at plus 124. That's a small edge on top of already a solid value. And in this game, small edges compound. The matchup makes it even better. The red strikeout rate against right-handed pitching is the second worst in the league at 24.8%. Translation, that they're up to their hacking like they got a blindfold on. Let's hope they don't take it off today. Stats over his last 5 games don't look pretty here, but what I just told you about Paul Skeens, the stats don't really matter. We're looking at the probability and the price. The stats just confirm it. The matchup is more what we look at when you're dealing with strikeouts, right? And in his last 5 games, he's hit this mark 3 out of 5 times, which is a 66% hit rate, average at 8.8 Ks, and the medium line is at 8.5. So we love that. In his last 10, he's hitting it at 40%. But again, a lot of those games were last year. If you see right here, this year, he's hit it 1, 2, 3, 4 out of his last 6 games. And if you've been following, he's been on his game. So remember that. And before you say it, that's not high. Remember, stats don't make the plays. Like I said, they confirm the capability of winning. The edge makes the plays. Lock Skeen in for 9 punch-outs. And my last one here, Goldie. Goldie versus a lefty is money. We got Goldie over just to get 1 hit. And on PrizePicks, they're paying us at 119. Okay, this one generally made me laugh when I saw it. I mean, look, we're getting it at 119 on PrizePicks, but just look down here. Everybody has it at 275, 240, 280. Half the sports books have this line sitting at 235. PrizePicks is offering it at 119. That's not a line discrepancy. That's a glitch in the matrix. At 235, the implied win probability is 70.1%. That means 70% of the time, the book, not me, expects this guy to hit this bet. And we know the books didn't make their money on putting up wrong lines, even though we can find misprice. We're getting it at a 54.3%. If you don't see the value there, I don't know what to tell you. Honestly, get off my channel. I'm joking, kind of. But Goldsmith murders left-handed pitching. That's not a hyperbole. That's just his career. In his last 5 games, he's hit this 100% of the time. Let's look. Bye. Right? And in his last 10 games, he's hit this 9 out of 10 times. So this man is on fire. The matchup is perfect, and the book handed us a discount. I was locked in before I even finished reading the line, Goldie is locked. So check it out. Here go my plays. You can see them. Here go the 3 pick that I did on PrizePick because of Goldie. Right? This is my free play. And then I got 2 bonus plays for you. Right here, you see it. These are from my Sharp Money tool. Check it out in my Stand store. This is the edge that most people don't have. I'm able to see the line move way before it gets to most people who place bets around 6, 8, 10 o'clock in the morning. Right now, we're going to take the Sky and the Fire over 173. Okay, remember that. Sky and Portland Fire over 173. And we're going to take the Valkyries +1 at home to beat the Dream. Right? So let's recap. The card for the Mizorowski over 8.5 Ks +104. Paul Skeens over 8.5 Ks +124. And Paul Goldie, I killed left-handed pitching just to get a hit on PrizePick, the gift of the day at -119. Bonus plays, Valkyries +1, and the Sky and the Fire over 173. Remember, line shop. Get on BetUS. Get on Chalkboard. Get on PrizePicks. The difference between 104 and 112 on the same bet is the difference between profit and bleeding money. Don't leave it on the table. Hit that like, drop a comment, text me that screenshot, and I'll see you tomorrow, a.k.a. Mr. Totals. I'm out.